Okay?
So in the recent past, you have greatly encouraged us to get out and vote as a means of changing our trajectory toward a problem or a similar fate as your civilization. In memory, we've had elections like in the 80s where we voted and then there were some shenanigans and papers were missing and there was also shenanigans and all sorts of whatever that we were not exactly sure that what we actually put out and voted for actually happened the way we wanted it to happen.
Well, it happened in some version of Earth. Are you in that one or some other version?
Oh, I'm in the one that was full of shenanigans, I guess.
But maybe not. Maybe you only observed the one that was full of shenanigans, but believed you were in that one when you didn't have to be in that belief. You could have seen it and said, this is not the reality I prefer, and therefore started acting like you were no longer in that reality.
Would that have changed the results of the election?
It would have changed your experience. You see, this is very important to wrap your minds around. When you truly understand what we're saying about how you're shifting all the time, if there is really no purpose anymore in you perceiving something from a reality you don't prefer, you won't perceive it. If you're still perceiving it, then maybe there's still some information there that can be to your benefit or a lesson to be learned from it that helps guide you in the direction you do prefer. But the point is you can and are capable of shifting yourself and redefining yourself at any given moment to such a degree that you might literally instantaneously experience a different reality. Don't judge yourself or invalidate yourself if you don't. But the idea is that you are always in a new reality. Always, as we said, billions of times per second. So the idea is to simply wrap your mind around how you wish to use what happens. Remember, it doesn't matter what happens. It only matters what you do with what happens that makes the difference in your reality. So don't base your state of being on what's happening. Just be the state of being you prefer and behave the way you prefer to behave, no matter what you perceive, even if it's something you don't prefer. Otherwise, you're just matching the frequency of that thing by saying, it affects me that this happened. No, it doesn't, until you agree that it does. Is it helping?
Whoa. Okay.
Was that a yes?
Yes.
But
and then here we go again with the same situation. It's always just ignore.
No, we're not saying ignore. We're saying observe and learn and act in the direction you prefer. Take the actions you are capable of taking in the direction and in the state of being you prefer to. That's what we're saying. Remember, anything can serve double duty. I'll put it in the way that I put it before, generically, so that you understand. We already told you that we sensed a buildup, that everything would change in your year of 2016. Clearly, it did. But the idea can be looked at from any particular point of view. You can say, all right, this is something I don't prefer, but I can look at it in a different way too. You can say, well, we were sort of swimming down a gentle stream, all smooth, and then suddenly something really unexpected happened, and now we're in the rapids. The fact that something so unexpected happened means anything can happen. All bets are off. You've unlocked from the idea of any particular thing having to happen. So use that momentum to your advantage, because if you're in the rapids, but you learn how to ride the rapids, what happens? You get downstream faster than you ever would have before. So use the energy in the way you prefer to, not necessarily in the way others are using it. You have that power. Apply it.
Yes.
Is it helping?
Yes.
All right.
Wonderful. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.